All right, so we are going to be working with our Craft with Heart today, and I'm going to show you a few different things about this. But before we start, I do have a kit that's off to the side that we're going to be using. I just wanted to unpack a box with you to show you guys. I think we've actually talked a lot about it, and we've showed people what our subscription programs are, but I feel like sometimes just talking about it versus showing it really makes a difference. So this is our May to August subscription, and I just wanted to walk through this box with you. So when you get it, I have the yearly subscription. So when you get it, you're going to get your Cut Above card kit. These are your directions, and it's going to walk you through how to make every single one of your cards. You get 2 of each card. You're going to get an exclusive stamp, which is this one, super, super cute. And then it says, thanks for being a 12-month subscriber. That's why I got this stamp set right there. And then we always get a black ink and a block. So these are also always great for like traveling, or if you're trying to get somebody into scrapbooking, anything like that, you can always give them one of these, which is great as well. Then you have your envelopes, which you can see some long ones and some regular ones. So we got some slimline cards in this one. And then you get this pack, which I will open with you guys. So what's in here is your card bases and everything that you need to put your cards together. So all of the card bases, here's some more, and then the punch outs to put your cards together. This box actually also comes with this stamp set right here. However, we use this, we've already used it, so that's why it's not in my box. It's actually put away with my stamps. So you also get another stamp set with each card kit alone. I'm going to pull in actually last year's. I didn't finish all of my cards, but I am about to do them with you a little bit today. So this is from last May to August. However, what's really cool about this is, 1, if you need cards, you always have them right at the ready. 2, this is the stamp that came with this one, so you can see that there's different stamps with each. 2 is there's a lot of different things that you can do with these. So you don't actually have to follow them exactly how they are either. I'll show you a little bit more about that as well. But each box is also different. So what came with this box is we got some shakers, actually. I use the inside of these shakers, but we've got some shaker stuff. So each box is different, and it's going to be fun to play with. But my goal today is actually to remind you guys how to do shaker cards. So just wanted to show you a little bit about our subscriptions, but also kind of show you how I do all of this. So we're going to raise you up a little bit more. I think you guys can see what I'm doing. Perfect. And I'm going to pull my Versamat in, because if you don't know what a Versamat is, this is going to be a lifesaver. It is a cutting mat, a stamping mat. It's self-healing, so you can cut with an X-Acto knife on it and everything. So like I said, these things all come for your cards. Sometimes, like this one, you get an extra one, so they accidentally gave, oh, just kidding, they did not. Sometimes you get an extra, like, piece in here, every once in a while. But what I like to do is I like to punch out my card bases. I'm actually going to not punch out all of them yet. I'm not going to do all of it with you guys, but I'm going to go to card 5. So I'm going to find card 5, which is right here. And you can see these things are kind of falling out too. It just goes to show you how easy it is to punch these things out. So we're going to punch out card 5. And I'm going to show you how it was intended to be made, and then some ways that you can actually switch it around. So we've got card 5 here. And this is going to be a shaker. So we are going to, it even actually says on the directions, I'll show you. Build shaker window using the medium-sized rectangle. So I've got my shakers here. And how these shaker windows come is they actually are completely filled when you buy them. So let me actually show you what it looks like. I'll pull my other set out. Which I actually, if you see, I've already used it. here's the squares, but see how they actually come completely filled? So I just used the inside of my shaker foams because I needed some pop dots. So along with getting the shaker parts of the card themselves, you also get some extra foam dots and stuff, which I love. So with these, it comes with 2 for the center, 2 for the middles, and then 2 for the large. So we're going to take the mediums. And I absolutely love, love, love shaker cards. If you've ever been afraid to do these, I hope that the tips I'm about to give you are going to help you a lot. All right, so we got to find the card base for this. So we have these, the blue stars. That's what I want. Okay, so I'm going to take the first one. Oops, I grabbed too many card bases. I'm going to grab the first one, fold this like the card base is meant to be. And we're going to start to build our shaker here. So, like I said, we're using this middle one right here. And we're going to build this right onto the card. These are super sturdy, which is really nice. So I can kind of just take that off and plop it right down where I want my shaker to be. And with something like this, you obviously have a very clear spot on where to put it. Normally, I have an anti-static pouch, but my anti-static pouch has seemed to have gone missing. I thought I had it, but I don't know. I guess I left it back at my parents' house again. So I'm just going to take a tiny, itty-bitty little bit of powder here and just put some tiny little bit of baby powder in there. Literally just a little bit, and get a little bit on my fingers as well. So I'm going to just do that. Then we've got the star confetti there. But I already actually have some star confetti opened. So I'm going to be grabbing it out of my craft jars, which I love these things. These things are so easy to make anything. So I'm just going to dump a few in there. That might have been a lot. That may have been a little too many. But I'm going to get a big shaker. If you decide that you don't like how many you put in, just pick some more out. As easy as that. We do have a lot of inserts and stuff that you can put inside of your shakers. So we've got these in silver and gold. We've got a ton of sequins. We have beads. We've got a lot of different things. We've got like sprinkles and hearts and stars and stuff like that. So we've got these in here. Our next thing is you have this carrier sheet. There is a foam film on this as well. So we want to make sure that we can get that off before we do anything. So I'm just going to grab a piece of washi tape, which I've got one right here. And I'm going to test either side. It doesn't come off that one, so I'm going to test this side. And, which side did it come off of? Oh, there we go. It's starting to peel. So just needed a little bit of help. So I just have to use the washi tape a few times instead of trying to scratch it, and see how I can just pull that right off. And we've got a nice clean acetate now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to carefully peel this off. And on my card, it actually has me stamp happy birthday on the inside, which I didn't do, which we should have done before we actually did this, but I was just showing you how to do a shaker. So you can always stamp on the inside and things like that too. Just be aware that the stars might jump up. So if that happens, you're just going to go straight down and just let it happen. And then we can kind of just squish them down. And it's okay if some get stuck like they did on the side. They're going to be hidden. And that's why we put so many in there. See how some of the stars just kind of have to be pushed down a little bit there. But look at that. We've got this awesome shaker here. And to put this on top, we actually want to use glue dots. So I'm going to grab out my mini glue dots. And we are going to glue this down. So like I said, I should have stamped happy birthday inside of here, which I didn't. But that's okay because there's no mistakes in scrapbooking, only extra embellishing. And I can now take my happy birthday stamp and stamp it on the outside of this, put it on another like small piece of white daisy or a white piece of paper. I can make a banner. There's so many different things that you can do. So if you forget to stamp something, it's okay. You can always make up for it later. I actually like to make these cards blank because what if I want to use this for like a congrats card, not a birthday card? So I tend to leave them blank, and that's just me. But there you go. So now you've got this awesome card like this. And see how this part goes down a little bit? If I hadn't used them already, I can actually just take some of my foam, because it's the same exact height, and just take some of this, and we can just throw one under here to help that part stay up. So I love the different kinds of shakers that we have. We have these, which you can easily just cut rectangles with, or we do actually have thin cuts that go with all of these. So you don't have to have a kit like this. There's actually thin cuts so you can make the tops and stuff. So there are rectangles, we've got our squares, we have our circles. All of mine, I've used this stuff on the insides. We have our circles and our hearts. We also have our stars. And all of these things. And I love, love, love using these. When you give somebody a shaker card, it's just so fun to watch them play with them. And we have a bunch of YouTube videos as well. You are on our YouTube channel right now on how to put each of those together. But unfortunately, these things are retiring come September 1st. So if you want to get any of your shaker stuff, even to play with it, you got to get it soon. The thin cuts, though, however, if you have our thin cuts, you can then create these shakers forever. So that's a fun thing. But I just kind of wanted to show you how fun these shakers are. And I mean, hey, if you even want to just try a shaker thing, the circles are not going away. So our circles are here to stay. Those are not retiring. It's just the rectangles, the squares, the hearts, and the stars. So we're hoping maybe they'll come out with some new shaker stuff. But the circles are definitely staying. So we will still have shaker cards, but just not some of these bigger sizes. But like I said, you can make the actual shaker itself out of acetate, out of a page protector. We have videos on how to do that, so that's going to be really cool. And we're actually going to be posting a few more as well, so you guys kind of have a little bit more about that. So one more thing I actually do love to do with these is I like to take my cards and I like to kind of change them up a little bit, which is a lot of fun. So I actually take my card base. I always make one set exactly how it's intended to be made. And then I take the next set and I always change it. And by changing it, I mean like I cut this in half. I have fun with it. So we can do this and actually get even more cards for what you have here. And I like to do this because I can just get a 50 pack of regular card bases and just use those and like plop this onto that, and now I can kind of change it. Now I have two different things. Maybe I can use this as a background, or I can take this and use it on a scrapbooking page. I don't necessarily have to use the balloons on this either. So I always make one set of the entire card kit exactly how it's supposed to be. And then my second set, I usually cut my bases apart, take all of the cutouts that I have, put them on the side, and just start to create other things and make different cards. So if I really, really like one of the cards too, I will make two of them, just because, you know, sometimes it's not a bad thing to have two of the same cards, and that way you can give them to people. But yeah, I always just kind of try to like to change it up a little bit and make it a little bit different. So if you do get our subscription kit, we would love to see what kind of designs that you create. I challenge you to kind of make your own design on one. But those are shaker cards. And like I said, if you really just want to play, or you want to get cards that are super easy to finish fast, our subscription program is amazing, especially the card one. We also have a scrapbooking one. So our scrapbooking one, this is our Craft with Heart for our scrapbooking, and it's big. So let's open this up. Oops, it's still taped a little here. So if you just open this, So this kind of has the same thing, and these are also within 4 months. So I've got May to August here. And you've got each cut above kit, and then inside you have the page protectors and everything you need for your layout. So you see the photo mats, the cutouts, there's stickers in here, and then it will show you the 2 layouts that are in each kit and how to put everything together. So these are a really, really great program. Super easy, helps with making scrapbooks and cards super fast. And I've actually taken this stuff, Mom and I have both taken the card making kit on the plane. So if you even wanted to craft while you are in the air, you can do this. So, all right, thank you for watching our demo, and we'll see you next time.